Melanie Black here with the forecast.
Doesn't get much better than this. As you look at what we have in store for our Friday, it's a cool morning, another seasonable afternoon. Temperatures running coolest at the coast, and overall, all of us experiencing comfortable air. We're making our way through the 60s this morning. Currently 60 in Norwood, 65 in Bedford, but now sitting at 71 in Boston. Here are our dew points, still in the 40s and 50s for a lot of us. This is a comfortable air mass that is going to be with us, so it certainly feels refreshing out there. There isn't a whole lot of wind, but you see those wind arrows eventually going to be pointing more onshore, and that's going to keep temperatures coolest at the coast. You look at our satellite, and there's some clouds that are moving in from the west, so this batch of clouds really favoring the morning hours, but I think still as we get into the afternoon, we'll have mostly sunshine for the second half of our day. That's going to help our temperatures continue to climb. High temperatures today reach the low to mid 80s inland, while along the coast, that onshore wind is going to keep temperatures in the upper 70s. Enjoy it. A little bit more of the same tomorrow, but things start to change by the end of our weekend. 90s return. I'll let you know how long that's with us ahead. Feels great out there, doesn't it? The mugginess is going to start to creep back in. I'll let you know when and when we hit 90 ahead. And we have seasonable temperatures. Things start to change by Sunday. High temperatures back near 90 degrees, and it'll start to feel a tad bit more muggy. Now today our weather setup shows high pressure that's near the Gulf of Maine. The flow around this is going to allow that onshore wind yet again. And as we look at our visible satellite, we have mostly clear skies out there. A batch of clouds that are off to our west that'll move in through this morning. But you can also see some of that smoke from the Canadian wildfires. It's now been pushed across the Canadian Maritimes, and for us, we're going to continue to experience good to moderate air quality for today, and we don't need to worry about anything in the way of wildfire smoke dimming our sunshine. We get to keep a lot of sunshine, just mixed with some cloud cover throughout the day. Our current temperatures making their way through the 60s and 70s, quite the jump from the 40s and 50s this morning. 71 currently in Boston, and the dew points are still mainly in the 50s, so that's that comfortable air mass that'll be with us for today. There isn't a whole lot of wind you step out to this morning. It's a calm start, but the wind is going to veer onshore, and with water temperatures close to 70 degrees, that'll put high temperatures on the coast back in the upper 70s, while inland maybe we make it a degree or two higher than yesterday, as high temperatures are fairly seasonable in the low to mid 80s. Overnight it's refreshing yet again. Temperatures tumble back into the 50s, and you can take a look with our mainly clear skies and see the peak illumination of our sturgeon moon just before 4 a.m. tomorrow morning. Once we get through that cool morning, temperatures rebound back into the mid 80s tomorrow. Upper 70s close to 80 degrees on the coast. I think we've heard this before, so fairly similar tomorrow. High temperatures, though, start to climb by Sunday. You can see we're well above our average of 81, near 90. And then as we get into next week, that's when the peak of the heat is going to arrive, really, I think, by Tuesday and Wednesday, with high temperatures in the low to mid 90s. When you factor in a little bit of that humidity, it likely will feel hotter. So closer look at Sunday. High temperatures inland make it into the upper 80s to the low 90s, while along the coast temperatures are going to be closer to 80 degrees, especially for the Capes. You have this southwest wind, so that'll keep towns along the Capes a little bit cooler. And that could be the theme for some days early next week, but I do think a lot of towns inland have the potential of starting a heat wave come Sunday.